Hi guys, it's your girl Twan and I am back with another cooking video. In this video, you guys, I am going to show you how I make Southern style squash. And what I'm doing here, I am taking cut up pieces of bacon and I am going to brown the bacon first before I add in my squash. Now that the bacon has browned, like so, I am going to go ahead and add in my cut up onions. Here I cut up 3 small onions and I'm going to add them to the bacon with the bacon grease. Yes, your girl is using bacon grease, y'all. That bacon grease gives the squash a really good flavor. So yeah, I'm going to add that. And then after I add it, I am going to go ahead and just kind of stir around the onions just to make sure they loosen up a little bit more. Because sometimes, you know, onions stick together when you chop it up. So I'm just going to loosen it up so it can get kind of sauteed just a little bit, like so. Now I am going to add in some of this minced garlic. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. It's really up to you how much you want to add. I just always use about 2 to 3 tablespoons, but in this one I think I use about 2. Yeah, just 2 tablespoons. And then I am going to continue to let it saute and stir it up really well, like so. I continue to stir up the onions with the garlic and bacon like every 30 seconds or so. I'm going to do this for maybe about a good 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to add my yellow squash. I have already cut up the yellow squash and this is the thickness that I usually like to use right here, you guys. I don't like to make it too thin. I like it kind of thick because I don't like it too mushy. And I think the smaller you cut it, it gets, you know, mushy really fast. So I like them about this thickness right here. What is about 1.5 inches? The first seasoning I am going to use is this Lawry's seasoning right here. This is a new seasoning. I'm not sure if y'all have seen this before, but it's new and I've used it a couple times. This is my first bottle of this and I really like this. I like this. It has a good flavor to it. It does not have a lot of sodium at all. It has onions and garlic and different types of herbs in it. So I don't use a lot of seasoning when I use this right here because it's a combination of a lot of, I usually use Badia Complete, but I like this one. It actually has a different taste, but it has a lot of the same ingredients. It's really, really good. I am going to sprinkle this all over it really well, like so. And then the next seasoning that I am going to use right here is this smoked paprika. So I am going to add that. I'm going to put a generous amount on it, and then I am going to stir it up really well. Okay, so I am going to let it simmer for 5 minutes. After it has simmered for 5 minutes, this is what it looks like, you guys. And I have it simmering on like medium low because I don't want it to cook too fast. So I'm stirring it up like so, just to get it all mixed in really well, to take some of the ones from the bottom and bring them to the top, just so it can cook through evenly. Then I'm going to place the top back on it again, and I'm going to let it continue to simmer on medium low for another 5 minutes. Okay guys, so you see how the color has changed on it? This is about how I like for it to look. It's not cooked all the way. It's not mushy yet. And this is how I like it. I don't like it where it's mushy. I like it kind of tender, in the middle of real tender and mushy. This is the consistency that I like of the cooked squash, off of my zucchini as well. So what I'm going to do, you guys, I am going to go ahead, I'm going to cover this back up. I am going to turn the heat off and let it sit for about a good 15 minutes to let the heat finish cooking it. This squash is juicy, juicy, juicy looking. I am going to enjoy this tonight for dinner. My hubby loves squash, you guys. Squash and onions. So yeah, follow this recipe and let me know, what do you think? Also comment down below and let me know, how do you cook your squash? Thanks so much for watching Trace of Twan's Life. Have a God bless day.